everyone, welcome to another fun-filled and information-packed lesson of actual English. I'm Jennifer Clyde. It's time for lesson 369 and today's topic is superstition. Now, you've heard of the word superstition. What about superstitious? Now, if you believe in superstition, you would be described to be superstitious. So what is superstition? It's basically the belief in things that are not possible, that are not real. For example, magic, okay? There are a lot of superstitions across the world. There are common ones in Korea. Let's see, what's one? I think I heard from my grandmother a long time ago when I was little. She said, don't cut your nails late at night because if you do so, a snake will come out from somewhere or a ghost will come out. Now that is a superstition. If you believe in it, you're superstitious. So are you superstitious? Okay, let's begin with today's lesson. Here we go with actual talk.
Do you find this place to be kind of on the superstitious side?
I do.
Yeah.
There's a lot of little superstitions. I heard about pregnant women that apparently if a pregnant mom doesn't get the food she's craving, her child will be born with crooked eyes.
Crooked eyes.
Crooked eyes, yeah.
Now I'm going to be on the lookout for crooked-eyed people, and then I'm going to know who to blame.
Yeah.
I think every pregnant woman should get her ice cream and pickles.
Oh, yeah, whatever she wants. Yeah.
How about you? Do you have any superstitions that you follow? Rituals?
I do a little. I mean, touch wood, for good luck. And yeah.
What is that? We say knock on wood. Like, well, hopefully everything will go well, knock on wood. Things going well. Why do we say that?
I've no idea.
I don't know either.
Yeah, and yet I still do it all the time.
So do I.
Yeah.
Everything's going great today. I think it means, for now, hoping it will be better.
Sure.
But I actually never asked myself, why do I do that?
Yes.
And I also noticed that once I was writing with a red pen, and I wrote a Korean friend's name in red pen, and they got upset.
Oh, right.
Apparently, in Korea, that's considered like death.
Wow.
Like, you could die.
We've lots of unusual ones in Ireland as well.
I promised I would throw it away and never do it again.
Really?
Yeah.
Don't walk under a ladder, it's bad luck. Or even seeing a black cat apparently is bad luck.
I love cats.
Yeah, but a black one. Be careful.
I've heard that, but I don't take it seriously.
Yeah.
But I have friends that do. Or walking on the sidewalk and stepping on the cracks.
Yes.
When I was a kid, I actually did believe in that one.
I had lucky number 3. I had to do everything 3 times. 1 and 2 and 3.
Wow.
But maybe that's another thing. A little bit crazy, eh?
Well, I'm having a good day. Knock on wood.
Yes. I'll touch a flower.
Welcome back, everyone. Okay, today with Actual Talk, we had Gareth and Kelly telling us about some superstitions that people believe in Canada, America, even in Ireland. So let's take a look at them. Okay, here we go. Kelly says, do you find this place to be kind of on the superstitious side? Told you there's superstition, superstitious. We're talking about superstition or superstitious in the adjective form. But this place, she's referring to Korea. Okay, so do you find Korea to be kind of on the superstitious side? What did Gareth say? He said, I do. There are a lot of little superstitions I heard about pregnant women that apparently, as far as one knows, seemingly, if a pregnant mom doesn't get the food she's craving, her child will be born with crooked eyes. Okay, this is completely new to me. I have never heard of this superstition before, but I guess there is such a superstition. So what is he talking about? He's talking about a certain superstition that deals with pregnant women. Okay, so if a pregnant mom or a pregnant woman doesn't get the food she's craving, What is to crave? To crave in the verb form means to strongly want something, really strongly desire something, really want something desperately, okay? And a craving is a strong desire for something, okay? So if she doesn't get the food she's craving, in other words, if she doesn't or can't eat the food that she really wants to eat, what happens? Her child will be born with crooked eyes. Okay, we're going to go over that in today's actual expressions. Crooked eyes. Crooked eyes is basically a description of a person's eyes. Okay, now if one or both eyes kind of are turned inward toward the nose, that person is said to have crooked eyes. Also cross-eyed, okay, things cross as cars do at an intersection, just like an X, right? So you can say that a person has cross-eyed, okay, cross eyes, okay, or has crooked eyes, okay? So this is a superstition he's heard of. Something new to me, as I mentioned. Anyhow, moving on. Crooked eyes, she says, oh, now I'm going to be on the lookout for cross-eyed people. Okay, now this, okay, in today's actual talk was crooked eye people. I changed it to cross-eyed people because they're both used. Okay, so you can either say crooked eyes or cross-eyed people. People with one eye or both eyes turning inward toward the nose. Okay, so she's saying she's going to be on the lookout for cross-eyed people. To be on the lookout for something, it basically means she'll be very watchful. She'll be looking for. She'll be watching. She'll be watchful of people with cross-eye or crooked eyes. And then I'm going to know who to blame. Okay, who to put the responsibility on. Okay, who to find fault with. I think every pregnant woman should get her ice cream and pickles. Okay, you may wonder why ice cream? Why pickles? I guess in America, even in Canada, a lot of pregnant women crave things such as ice cream and pickles. Yeah, I mean, women crave all different things, I heard. It's really amazing. They may crave the strangest kinds of foods. Some even crave things that are not edible. Things such as dust, sand. So you never know. But anyhow, she says every pregnant woman should get her ice cream and pickles. They deserve that, in other words. Moving on. Oh yeah, whatever she wants, he says. How about you, she asks. Do you have any superstitions that you follow or that you believe in? Are there any rituals? Now, by ritual, we're talking about rites, actions that are conducted regularly or routinely, okay? So is there anything you do in particular, okay, related to superstitions? He says, I do a little. Touch wood for good luck. Here we go. Touch wood for good luck. So he says, yes, there is a superstition that I follow, or there is a superstition that I believe in, and it is to touch wood for good luck. And Kelly says, what is that? Okay. We say knock on wood. Like, well, hopefully everything will go well. Knock on wood. So here we go. That is our pattern for today. But earlier, what did Gareth say? He said, touch wood for good luck. And Kelly says, what is that? We say knock on wood. Okay, so they're very similar. Gareth says that he touches wood for good luck. Okay, anything made of wood, you touch it for good luck. And Kelly says, oh, we say. In Canada, we say. In America, we say. Okay, in my country, we say blah, blah, blah. In this case, she says, we say knock on wood. Okay, and then she says, but why do we say that? Why do we say that? Garrett says, I have no idea, and yet I still do it all the time. So he does it all the time. He doesn't know why people do it, but he touches wood or he knocks on wood all the time for good luck. So moving on, Kelly says, but I actually never asked myself, why do we do that? Okay, why do we? Oh, sorry, there should have been a do. Why do we do that? Okay, why do people knock on wood? And I also noticed that once I wrote a Korean friend's name in red. Notice this. Write something in a certain color, in red pen, and they got upset. Now, this is a Korean superstition. Okay, it's believed to be really bad to write anybody's name in red or with a red pen, okay, or in the color red, because it means death, all right? So she's saying that she noticed that in Korea, you should not write anybody's name in red. And he says, oh, right, yes. Apparently in Korea, here we go, that's thought to be very bad because it's thought to represent death, okay? And she says, like, you could die, all right? It's a superstition. And here we go, Garrett says, yeah, we have lots of unusual ones. Unusual ones meaning unusual superstitions in Ireland as well. Okay. Now, Kelly says, I promised I would throw it away and never do it again. She's still talking about what? Just writing someone's name in red pen. But here he goes, Gareth, he's talking about very unusual superstitions in Ireland as well. Now, he says, don't walk under a ladder. This is one. It's bad luck, okay? Don't walk under a ladder because it's bad luck. What else? Or even seeing a black cat, apparently, is bad luck. All right. I think this is quite common, not only in Ireland, but even in the US, even in America, they say, do not walk under a ladder. Is that considered to be bad luck in Korea as well? I'm not sure. I don't think I've heard that before, but definitely I've heard that seeing a black cat, yeah, is bad luck. Even in Korea, I think, yeah, cats. But yes, definitely. If you see a ladder, do not walk under it because it'll bring bad luck. Also, seeing a black cat will bring bad luck. So these are superstitions. And Kelly says, I love cats. Yes, but a black one. Be careful, he says. I've heard that, but I don't take it seriously. She does not take it seriously. Okay? Which means that she doesn't think much about it. Okay? Even if she sees a black cat, she doesn't take it seriously, meaning, oh, it's no big deal to her. Okay? She does not believe that black cats or seeing black cats will bring bad luck. She says, I have friends that do. Okay, meaning friends that do take it seriously, that do think that seeing black cats will bring bad luck. Or walking on the sidewalk and stepping on the cracks. This is another superstition that's believed to bring bad luck. What is a crack? Okay, a window can break, it can shatter. In that case, we have the window in small pieces. There's no window left, okay? Everything is just broken in pieces. But there can also be a crack in the window, okay? Which means it is a break, but not a complete break. Often when we walk on the sidewalk, on the streets, on the sidewalk there are cracks, okay? There are breaks on the sidewalk. So she's saying that stepping on the cracks, stepping on those breaks or those cracked lines or those lines is considered to be bad luck or bring bad luck. And Gareth seems to be aware. He says, yes. When I was a kid, I actually did believe that, meaning that she believed that stepping on the cracks on the sidewalk was bad luck. Here we go. Gareth says, I had lucky number 3. I had to do everything 3 times. 1 and 2 and 3. So he believed that the number 3 brought him good luck. So he did everything 3 times. 1 and 2 and 3. Well, I'm having a good day, knock on wood. Here we go. So she mentioned something about that superstition, and Gareth also ends by saying, yes, I'll touch a flower. Touch a flower, I guess if you touch a flower, or if you say touch a flower, it's supposed to bring good luck. Okay? Oftentimes, when you say knock on wood, we normally say knock on wood when somebody says something bad or negative. So just in case that person brings bad luck, by saying that, we often say, oh, knock on wood, just to be safe, just to make sure that doesn't happen, knock on wood. We often say knock on wood 3 times, knock, knock, knock. Okay, let's take a listen to the conversation one more time.
Do you find this place to be kind of on the superstitious side?
I do.
Yeah.
There's a lot of little superstitions I hear about pregnant women that apparently if a pregnant mom doesn't get the food she's craving, her child will be born with crooked eyes.
Crooked eyes.
Crooked eyes, yeah.
Now I'm going to be on the lookout for crooked-eyed people, and then I'm going to know who to blame.
Yeah.
I think every pregnant woman should get her ice cream and pickles.
Oh, yeah, whatever she wants. Yeah.
How about you? Do you have any superstitions that you follow? Rituals?
I do a little. I mean, touch wood, for good luck. And yeah.
What is that? We say knock on wood. Like, well, hopefully everything will go well, knock on wood. Things going well. Why do we say that?
I've no idea.
I don't know either.
Yeah, and yet I still do it all the time.
So do I.
Yeah.
Everything's going great today, knock. I think it means, for now, hoping it will be better.
Sure.
But I actually never asked myself, why do I do that?
Yes.
And I also noticed that once I was writing with a red pen, and I wrote a Korean friend's name in red pen, and they got upset.
Oh, right.
Apparently, in Korea, that's considered like death.
Wow.
Like, you could die.
We've lots of unusual ones in Ireland as well.
I promised I would throw it away and never do it again.
Really?
Yeah.
Don't walk under a ladder, it's bad luck. Or even seeing a black cat apparently is bad luck.
I love cats.
Yeah, but a black one. Be careful.
I've heard that, but I don't take it seriously.
Yeah.
But I have friends that do. Or walking on the sidewalk and stepping on the cracks.
Yes.
When I was a kid, I actually did believe in that one.
I had lucky number 3. I had to do everything 3 times, 1 and 2 and 3.
Wow.
But maybe that's another thing. A little bit crazy, eh?
Well, I'm having a good day. Knock on wood.
Yes. I'll touch a flower.
Welcome back, everyone. Are you ready to review the vocab words and the patterns we learned today? Okay, I've taken all these vocab words straight from today's actual talk conversation, and it's time for actual expressions. Here we go. Let's go over the words. We had craving today. Craving. Stress goes right there. Craving is a noun, as I mentioned. So we're talking about a strong appetite for something, a strong desire for something, a longing, passion, even thirst for something, to want something greatly, badly. What about blame? We can blame somebody for something, right? Okay, accuse, condemn, criticize. I think accuse and criticize are some easy synonyms for blame. What about ritual? Here we go. It's ritual. Ritual. We're talking about a practice, a routine action, for example. Apparently. Now, stress goes right there. Apparently. Apparently, we're talking about something that's probable. So, even in today's actual talk, we said, apparently pregnant women, blah, blah, blah. Okay, supposedly, possibly, seemingly. These are all synonyms. And moving on to crack, we talked about cracks on the sidewalk. So we're talking about these spaces, gap even, okay? We're talking about these breaks without a complete separation. I gave you an example of a window that has a crack. The window's still up there, but there is that fine line, that crack in the window. It's not a break, not a complete break, okay? All right, now moving on to our first pattern for today. We have crooked eyes, or even cross-eyed people. was mentioned. So if you say that somebody has crooked eyes, we're saying that their eyes are either slanted, squinted like this, or one or both eyes are turned inward toward their nose. Okay? So here we go. Have you noticed Paris Hilton looks like she has crooked eyes in pictures? Looks like she has crooked eyes. We're not saying that she has crooked eyes or her eyes are crooked or squinted, but we're saying that in photographs, in pictures, it looks like Paris Hilton's eyes are kind of crooked. It looks like she has crooked eyes. Okay? Moving on to lookout. To be on the lookout means to keep watch of something, to keep watching something. Okay? I'll be on the lookout in case Sam arrives early for his surprise birthday party. Okay, so if you say, I'll be on the lookout for something, it means that you'll be watching something very carefully. All right? Okay, and then finally moving on to our final one, knock on wood. When do we say this? Okay, we say knock on wood to somebody when somebody says something negative, says something bad. Okay, and if you don't want that bad thing to happen, you often say knock on wood, okay, to prevent that bad thing from happening. So here we go. I hope no one gets hurt on this trip. Knock on wood. I hope no one gets hurt on this trip. Knock on wood. So to avoid a bad situation from happening that was just mentioned by somebody, you would say knock on wood. Okay? All right, job well done, everyone. Practice them more on your own.